Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what is the universe's plan for you next. In this reading we'll be taking a look at three things in specific. We'll be taking a close look at your path, and then we'll be taking a close look at your finances, and we will be taking a close look on your relationships in general, depending on what shows up, whether it's a romantic or a friendship, or maybe a relationship with new people, or maybe even your family. Depending on what shows up, what the universe chooses to show for you during what's the plan for you next, during the reading of what's the plan for you next. And to do this reading, these are the three piles for you here today. Let me introduce them to you. The first way you can pick your pile is through the Temperance card found on each deck. If you prefer to pick your cards, your piles, using your crystals, then in that case, let me introduce your crystals to you. For pile number 1, you have the Dalmatian Jasper point. And this is what your crystal looks like. Let me place it here. There we go. For pile number 2, you have the white Howlite point. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 3, you have the rose quartz point, and this is what your crystal looks like. So take a look at which one of these three piles or three crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will probably be the piles for you here today. Please feel free to choose more than one pile in case you're drawn to it. It is all up to your intuition and how you feel at the end of the day. And so if you are drawn to more than one pile, maybe today you feel drawn to the 3, then do note that they will all have, in that case, messages for you. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I'm about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. So if this is something that you do not prefer, then please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and once you're ready, I'll see you in your reading. But if you prefer to pick using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this section of the introduction was created specifically for you guys. So what I do is I have a case and I shuffle the 12 zodiac signs around and draw 4 signs for each pile. Right, so now that we have shuffled them all around, let's draw the first 4. I think the first sign has popped out. We have Aries. Second sign that's popping out is Libra. Third sign is Taurus. And the fourth sign for the first pile is Virgo. Right, for pile number 2, the signs are Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Pile number 3, the signs are Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, and Gemini. All right, my dear soul family, these are the signs associated to each pile. please feel free to use your sun, moon, and rising to pick your piles. You can choose the 3. I believe it will show you a different aspect of your life. Perhaps you'll find the 3 in one of the piles. You might find them distributed throughout 2 or distributed throughout the 3 piles. If you want to go by just one, you can use your rising, your sun, or your moon, and this or these will be your piles. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what is the universe's plan for you next. Cannot wait to get into your reading. Your crystal for this pile is the beautiful Dalmatian Jasper. And if you've picked your pile using a card, then this is the temperance cards that led you, the temperance card that led you to using this deck in your pile. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case the signs for this pile are Aries, Taurus, Libra, and Virgo. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, then please don't worry about it. Do note that they are present in your reading because they will be matching the energies of the cards and the reading itself, just like everything that happens in your reading, just like your crystal. And yeah, usually the events and everything that happens during your reading is really the energy that's attracted to show you your message in an even clearer way. So if these, like I said, are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. And what I'm doing is I'm dividing your reading into 3 parts because, as the reading suggests, we're going to be taking a look specifically at your path, what to expect, what the universe's plan, for you next when it comes to your path, and what's the universe's plan for you next when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your relationships in general. It could be romantic relationships, it could be business relationships, it could be your family. We really don't know. We're going to be seeing what the universe is going to be providing for you in the reading. That's the whole point. All right, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take 4 tea leaves for your reading. We've got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and we've got 1 more here, which is exactly what's coming out. Right, so these are the zodiac signs for each part of the reading, this being your path, of course, finances and relationships. Let's pull out your tarot cards. We'll be taking 6 cards for each part of the reading. Why am I shuffling it this way around? All right, so what is the universe's plan for you next, my dear pile number 1, in terms of your path ahead, your finances, and relationships? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which means we need a 5 here and a 5 there, and 6. Right, so your reading is absolutely ready. Let's now check out the first part of your reading. We'll leave your relationships to the side and your finances to the side for now. Right, let's take a look at your path and what to expect on your path ahead. What's the universe's plan for your path ahead? So you have memory, Very interesting card to pop out in a reading of the universe's plan for you next, right? Looks like you'll be leaving something in the past completely. Okay. You have the Hunter, sure-footedness and predestination, right? You have the Sun in Aquarius with idealism. Ooh, love that. And I do see the bird is looking ahead towards this idealism. And look, there is a ring with a commitment here. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So you have mountain, major challenges to overcome. You have marriage. Look at the commitment ring here. You're going to be committed to something, it seems, with the marriage card and the memory. And the ring in the memory card. You have shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. We can keep it here. And you have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Lovely. Okay, so let's now take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords. Love that in conjunction to the Hanged Man. You can even see the rope right on the sword. Lovely, lovely to see. Okay, perhaps this is why you have memory. And then you have the Six of Cups in conjunction to the Three of Swords. Lovely. And you have the Two of Swords. Looks like you're going to be making a tough choice ahead. Like it's one of these tough meaning big decisions in life. Because we can see with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, you're choosing between something, two of equal power. And you're going to be thinking a lot of whether you should be making that choice or not, because it does look like it's a long-term commitment. But whatever this choice is, and I'm sure we're going to be exploring it as we take a look at this specific part of your reading, because it does seem to be a very important thing. But one thing for sure up ahead, other than the choice, which we will discuss, and by the way, you have like a lot of like warnings or alerts. Warning is such a negative word. I mean alerts, like be very careful with these choices that you're making up ahead. But the reason you're making choices is because it seems with the unicorn you have like a lucrative or some sort of super unique opportunity that will make you think a lot. So now in the future you will be thinking, right, so I have this amazing opportunity ahead, but it will require that I may have to either give up something in my life at the moment, or it needs some effort for me to do something. Maybe I need more studying, maybe you need more this, or maybe you need more that, maybe I need to do this, maybe I don't know. But I envision you thinking a lot of, I need to do this in order to get this. Since it's a super unique opportunity, I do see that you will be sacrificing something, to be honest with you, because you've got a great opportunity lying ahead for you. We'll find out more. It's a long-term commitment sort of thing. But the reason you are contemplating on this in the first place is because you've got something you never thought you would have in a million years. It is a super big blessing that will really make you marvel and wonder, what do I do? Okay, so like I said, we'll be taking a look at this now, because with idealism you're looking at something you've always wanted and it's an ideal situation. Now the other good news is that you seem to be at the moment really stuck in a situation with the Hanged Man, and I do see stuck because of the ropes. Now usually with the Eight of Swords, when we say stuck, the Eight of Swords has to do with really not entrapping one own self with their own minds. Maybe you're not really that stuck, and you may want to think of an alternative to take your way out of it, right? But here, to me, you seem to be actually stuck. You know, there are situations in life, although I don't like to really say that, but there are situations in life where we are like a bit stuck, where the other choice doesn't make sense, you know, like we're stuck because our children need to do this, and in that case, for their health, for their safety, we're actually stuck. It's not like we're choosing to be stuck, but there are situations in life where this is the situation at hand, and maybe we need to like think about it in a different way. But I do see that there is something in your life which is keeping you stuck, not by choice. Yes, there is a choice, but it is the better choice for you. You might lose a lot. Maybe a lot is at stake. And this situation has been causing you a lot of pain. I do see with the huge whale here that you could either be moving quicker in your life, but you can't because of this situation. You could be getting bigger things in life, but you can't because of the situation. You could be resting, you could be many things, but you can't. And you're really tired, and it's really causing a lot of pain. And so you will be released. This stuckness next in your life is going to be cut out. With the Six of Cups, I see a lot of happiness. You'll feel like you're your true self again. You'll feel like you found yourself once again. You feel like you're having fun once again with the Six of Cups. So perhaps it is that opportunity that's coming to you that will free you from this situation. But be careful. Just as this is great news for you, my dear pile number one, you will be sacrificing something. Maybe you're asking, should we like check? I know it's a general reading. You'll be sacrificing something because you'll be committing to something. But I can tell you something, that you will not be sacrificing something forever. Maybe your life as you know it, like you're going to give it your back. Your life as you know it will absolutely change. It's going to be in the past. Maybe the commitment, once you reach the top of these challenges, the whole situation adjusts itself. But there is a specific choice that you will be making. Let's see what this choice entails. You have the Ten of Wands, the Temperance card. I do see you thinking wisely between two choices. This choice, like I told you, will take a hardship off of your life. You've been carrying a heavy weight, and you're like, oh, I'm so glad this heavy weight is out. And you have the High Priestess. How about we get two more clarification cards? The Hierophant, thank you so much. And the Five of Wands. So what is this decision about? What is this commitment? What is this? Like I told you, some of you, that choice to make will be some form of studying. I did pick that up intuitively in the beginning. Maybe you have to study more, and it's like, ugh, I have to study now, but it's really going to be freeing you. Maybe this is telling you that the commitment, the Hierophant, maybe this means I get it. Guys, you're not going to lose one thing valuable to you at all. Okay, so right as we were, you're going to be moving to your ideal situation, right? You're going to be moving to your unicorn situation. In fact, you're not going to lose one thing in the past, like I thought, in favor of the other. Not at all. And that hardness until you get both is correct. So my tweak here is that you will be committed to taking care of these two things during your journey to the top, one that you have to be very careful to tread between. You'll be sacrificing so many things in your life in favor of this amazing opportunity that the universe is giving to you. You'll be carrying these two things, and that's why it's going to be a time of great heaviness. But with the High Priestess, it shows that you are absolutely supported with more things than you know. So if you think about it logically, you're going to think, do I have the skills to do that? Am I capable of doing that? And the High Priestess here really shows that you are more than capable of doing that, because there will be higher support with you. You'll find that what would usually be impossible or very difficult to do is just flowing and working. And with the High Priestess, it's more of just put your intention into that unicorn thing, and it's going to work out for you. And I do see that you're going to be going through this journey into different levels. First level might be the toughest, and then it's going to get easier with the second level, much easier in the third, much easier in the fourth, and then the fifth, it seems like you're free. You've reached the top, and it's ideal. So what's coming next for you is a bit of sacrifice from yourself, because you're leaving something completely in the past towards an ideal situation, and that will require a lot of commitment from your side so that you can keep what is important for you and also get the best and ideal situation in your future. So that's why it's such a tough choice that you will be fighting through, it seems, because most importantly, it will be freeing you from so much pain and so much energy of feeling stuck. I heard in my mind, barely surviving, like you're barely doing this. And the more levels you go up in this situation, the freer you are, and the more lighter you feel, and the more you're enjoying this journey. So believe me, it's only like the toughest is only in the beginning. Momentum gets created and it becomes much lighter. Here you see two people using all of their muscles to look at these two things. But up there, you see these two things are not even in their hands, and they're starting to watch it flow with abundance. So two things will be working out great for you in the future ahead. What your guidance is to continue being committed, realize that they are phases, and realize that you have more power than you think. Realize that you will be supported with much more than you think you have at hand, and it's just going to be flowing and working out for you. So this is the energy of what I see in your reading in terms of what to expect on your path ahead. In fact, to be specific, what is the universe's plan for you next? So yeah, the plan shows us how it's going to work, like what the universe wants you to do. Yeah, the whole thing. Okay, so this is the reading with your path. Now let's take a look at your finances. What's the universe's plan for you next in terms of your finances? I think this was relationships, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I remember the green card here fell on finances. I do remember that. Okay, so, and if it's not, guys, if we look back at the reading, that's what's meant to come out for finances. That's what you're meant to see with your finances. Okay, so you have dreams, and we see a flying squirrel, really cool, and we see a beautiful dragon looking up with admiration. Oh, sorry. At this flying squirrel. Wow, okay. Right, so we have dreams, wonderful. You also have the puppeteer, explanation, apologies, right? I think with apologies is kind of like making up for the sadness in the past. And with explanation, you get to understand the difficulties that happened in the past and how they're leading to you achieving your dreams in terms of your finances. These are really good cards. Again, I see a hand moving things for you. Like you think that in the 3D or it's all up to you. Yes, of course it is, but we always have to remember that there's always more. As long as we're doing our part, we always have to remember that when we want to manifest crazy things, yes, it can happen. We just gotta get into the energy of it, get into the path, do what we gotta do, believe it, and just let it be. You have, whoa, Saturn in Sagittarius. Guys, this is the talisman of winning the lottery. Can you believe this? You even have a bag of money right there. Wow, pile number 1. So happy for you. Okay, let's check out your tea leaves. Right, so you have, get out of here. Oh my God, what are the odds, right? Purse, pay attention to your finances. Love that. You have, no. I genuinely like rest my case at this point. What? Oh my God. Do you see why you have like a squirrel flying and that there's a bigger hand in your situation? Pile number 1, you're going to be so lucky next in this area of your life. You have scissors, disappointment in some affair. Okay, so look, you have the scissor and you have pay attention to your finances. Perhaps this means, it definitely means you're getting so much and you might be tempted to spend a lot. So the scissors here, the universe's plan for you next depends on how you're going to use this money. If you're going to be careful with how you spend it, it looks like it's going up high in a way you can't imagine. If you spend it a lot, then you might be going into another path. So the guidance here is cut out the spending. Don't be tempted to spend this money. This money is here for something. Maybe it's there to give you freedom or something. Maybe this is what the universe is saying. We'll find out together. All right, so you have temporary situation. I really feel this is what your cards are definitely saying. Like you'll be able to enjoy your wealth and abundance. In the beginning, you really want to be careful with not being tempted to like, oh, I got a lot. What's the problem with getting this or that? You don't want to do that. And that is clear guidance. With temporary situation, it's like, hold up a little bit in the beginning and then enjoy your wealth moving forward. Right, so let's see what your cards are. Perhaps this is coming with the unicorn opportunity that we saw on your cards. Who knows? We'll find out. So you have the Knight of Swords. Wow, the 9 of Pentacles. This is a wishing well. Like, this is something you've hoped in your dreams, and you will be immersed in these dreams. You'll be living a living proof of dreams coming true. You have the 5 of Cups. Love this for you, pile number 1. You have the Ace of Wands. Something is igniting for sure, and it's going really fast. It's like the waves of the ocean. Nothing can stop it from coming your way. You want to keep it, however, because you have the 5 of Cups. You don't want to be disappointed. And with that sweet hug, it's like a kind advice from the universe. It's like the universe is saying, we're looking out for you. We want you to be okay, and we want you to achieve your dreams. With the lighthouse, enlighten yourself and do the right thing. Like function from the light and not the shadow. The darkness in this card shows that there are things ahead that you may not be seeing, like maybe great opportunities that you may be needing this wealth for, or something. So it's there for a reason, especially temporarily, to help you get out of something, or to help you do something that is beyond your dreams. Maybe by the time you get this money, these big dreams are just dreams, and the universe actually wants to make them true for you. So in all cases, I hope you heed the call and that you are careful with your spending. You have the Queen of Wands. Love this. Look at you manipulating energy. I believe the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands is really saying this type of wealth will give you the power to do and create what it is that you want in your life. And that's why you may want to be very patient in the beginning, because why lose that? These cards are coming after the Five of Cups, intuitively letting me know of a message. Don't disappoint yourself. Will you be able to do amazing things? Yes. Will you love them? Yes. But why miss out on absolute freedom or absolute capability of doing what you love? And you have the King of Cups. I see the energy in common here. There's a lot of compassion in the Five of Cups. And that's one of the key ideas of the King of Cups: compassion, kindness. So to me, this is saying that up next, the universe is going to be very kind in this area. You're going to be getting an abundance of wealth. And the universe wants you to like bring your best power ahead in the beginning, because it's very tempting when you're surrounded by money. It seems that can help you to do what you want, to spend it right away. And I really feel with the Knight of Swords is by all means cut it off. By all means, don't use this power against you. Use it to move you forward, because in that way you'll have everything that you want and more. You'll have the capability with your hands to get yourself or to create for yourself the things that you want. So very important warning here. I cannot say it enough, because if the dragon is admiring the flying squirrel, this means that even like the big boys or maybe the rich people will be absolutely admiring that maybe freedom that you have, or the opportunities, or the type of finances, I don't know, or the way you're getting your money, or maybe they feel you're free. I don't know how it's going to happen for you, but you'll even see like maybe the rich people around you absolutely admiring the type of wealth. Meaning, your cards, when they show things like that, it's not like to go, the rich people are going to be... this is just to show you what level of luckiness and abundance you're going to be in. This is not meant for comparison at all, but it's just a way for us to intuitively see that how high this is taking you. So yeah, I hope you do heed the call, and this is coming. It's not like the universe apologizing for you, but it's like a kind pat. I know you've lost a lot. I know you've been disappointed. I know you've worked hard. I know you've done this and that. This is coming in to be gentle and kind and absolutely spoil you in a good sense. I'm saying this metaphorically speaking, of course. Like, be kind to you. Let's use the universe's words. This is meant to come to be kind to you, to show you kindness, to make you happy. So enjoy it. Enjoy it sensibly in the beginning, especially, and always, all things in moderation with spirituality. But in all cases, you're going to feel absolutely fulfilled financially. And my dear pile number one, this is the second part of your reading of what to expect next, or rather, I keep saying that. What is the universe's plan? And you can see with these sort of readings how different it is from what to expect. What to expect is what to expect. Here we get to see more details about why the universe is doing what it's doing, what it wants to teach you, what it wants to show you, how things are happening, and so on. Okay, we get a better insight on what is going to happen and what your guidance is and why things are happening the way they are happening. Right, next, let's now take a look at your relationships. What is the universe's plan for you next in your relationships? So you have a pause. Okay. All right, interesting. You also have the Thief, seizing the moment, selfishness, right? Some of you, I'm just like, this is very quick, intuitive feel. If you are dating someone who's like only interested in something in you, like maybe they're interested in your looks, or just interested in your finances, or just interested in an opportunity or something. With the thief here, I see that the universe is guiding you to pause, to not go ahead, to stop, reflect, and not move ahead with this connection. Okay, very specific, I know. That's not the final reading. It's just a quick intuitive thing that I felt, and for some of you. You have Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. And you have both money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Well, you're definitely getting that. I don't know how this is related to your relationships. Maybe you've got someone who's going to be interested in you because of them seeing the opportunities that you're getting. Perhaps you want to be careful with that. So if you meet someone, whether relationships, partnerships, friendships, whatever, family, anything, that starts giving you interest simply because they're inspired by the great luck that is happening in your life, this unicorn opportunity, the wealth that's coming in, I do see the universe telling you to pause. Don't interact with that. You have flowers with happiness. Wow. So overall, other than this person, whether it be relationship or family or friends or whoever wants to only take advantage of you, it does look like also you're going to be happy in this area, the area of connections next. So let's see the universe's plan. So you have Claw, be careful, do not take risks. And you have Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Wonderful. Also, if you are already in a connection with someone who's causing a lot of trouble, who you feel is only looking out for themselves, only trying to get the best for themselves and no one else, it does look to me like you're leaving this connection. And it does look, you can see you're crossing to the other side successfully from that bad situation. And that goes for manager, that goes for friend, family, I keep saying, but depending on how that fits into your life. You're really moving away from a person or people who are trying to control you, trying to take things from you, is what the clause are also showing, trying to take things from you. You're leaving this environment to a happier one. So right off the bat, you have the Queen of Swords. That is someone in power and in command. You have the Empress. Wow. I love your cards. Again, someone who's happy in their own world, someone who feels special in their own world. You have the Strength card. You see that? You always are depicted as a whale here. You're finally freeing yourself from a difficult situation. We did see memory in your path in the first part. And remember, I told you you're leaving something to the past and you're not looking behind. So it's like you were this big energy that was stuck unfairly. And now we see that net is coming off because we did see you were stuck in the very beginning. And perhaps this unicorn opportunity, as we saw, is really going to help you take yourself from this difficulty that's making you stuck. Remember when I told you it's like stuck, it's like you had to be stuck or something. And you're now moving ahead with strength. And it seems like a lot of you, this stuck could have been a relationship or people that you are leaving behind. And you're finding your strength back. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Wands. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. And I just heard a whistle which really took me aback, which kind of makes me feel, especially when I was putting these three cards, which kind of makes me feel like there's a surprise coming up that you don't know about. This surprise may make you self-efficient, perhaps giving you the power to do what you want. I'm saying that because, you know, the Eight of Pentacles could be a practice, could be a new job, could be self-employment. I don't know. I'm feeling that you could be getting a surprise opportunity. Yeah, actually, we did see that with the unicorn. That it looks like your path and your relationships are kind of connected here next. Looks like maybe, do you see the hands here? Maybe that offering of a new surprise opportunity, it could be the universe, it could be someone, but that surprise of opportunity that you will see, because you will notice, and you're really gonna be stunned, because look at all the animals being stunned here in the card. You'll be stunned, maybe everyone around you is gonna be stunned with this opportunity. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna make you feel right. I have the power to now be independent and do things the way I want, hence the freedom. So the whistle, I think, here is from the universe, because look at the seashell here. Kind of makes me feel like the universe is the one giving you that opportunity, that's taking you to, leveling you up to the other side. I believe that since this is a reading about relationship, with this opportunity comes level up with the type of people you'll be meeting. These could be people who have more self-discipline, could be more honest with the Queen of Swords, have high self-esteem with the Empress, could even be with the Empress like, what's the word called? Like higher, doing financially well as well. That's another element in your reading. Like, yeah, you'll be meeting, there's a word for it, high quality souls, people who value themselves and they want to do the right thing, and then they've leveled up in life. That's exactly what I'm seeing here for you. It does look like you're moving towards happiness. There's more gentle with inspiration here in the ballet dancer. There's like more gentle communication and treatment between you and the new people you'll be connecting with, although they are strong, confident, fulfilled. Of course, the type of connection here is much more gentler, classier, more graceful than what I'm seeing here with the negative connection, or the bad connection, or the shadowy connection that you may have had in the past. So that's stopping in your life. That chapter of your life of dealing with these type of people is now, at least for now, is on hold. Maybe you will be later on properly ending it or something. You won't like, or maybe these are people who are meant to be there. You're just not going to be interacting with them with the pause card. Like maybe they're some family, or maybe they are friends of friends, or I don't know. Maybe they live in your city. Maybe they live in the home. You're around your home. In all cases, I see that there is a pause. They can't access you. You're not going to be dealing with them. They may be there, but no more access anymore. I'm seeing be careful, do not take risks. This is definitely grabbing my attention. Yes, I know we've read it together with the bridge and what it means. I'll go back to that, but you're free. And it seems with the Seven of Pentacles, if you are single, this is a card in relationships, so we do have to take the relationship depicted in the card seriously. And so if you are single, you might be meeting the right person and forming a family with them. Wonderful, sweet person here. These two seem very sweet to each other. They're forming a loving family together. If you are already in a relationship, maybe there's a higher commitment, or maybe you will decide to have a child together, which is all of the elements we're seeing in the Seven of Pentacles. This will be built slowly but surely. It's in conjunction to the Strength card, which shows that it's going to be a solid commitment. It's going to be a strong relationship. And the freer you are, the more this energy is forming. Maybe energetically, perhaps it's not happening as you're stuck with the other people. Right, so I wanted to check the be careful card, to be honest with you. You've been getting guidance from the beginning. So why are you getting be careful here? 8 of Wands. So doing things quickly may not be the right thing for you. You want to make this move or transition or freedom slowly. Like, take your time to free yourself and to take yourself out of the situation. Take your time does not mean you can go faster, but you're choosing to go slower. Take your time means if you need to slow down, then slow down. Don't be like, I want to be free. Let me just disregard everything and free myself. Go with the pace needed and required for this situation. So that's what it means to be careful. Like, don't be so attached to being free, which is one of the most like strong feelings human beings have. They want to be free, right? So no one can blame you for that feeling. It's just saying to take it slow. Sometimes when we've been stuck for so long, that's the natural reaction. It's like, take me out of here. But your reading is telling you, or the universe rather is saying, be slow. You know, go with the right velocity and momentum will occur. You don't just want to throw everything and move and get out or free yourself. Do it at the right pace for your safety. Wow, what a reading, my dear pile number 1. I surely enjoyed it. I wish you the best of luck. It's looking amazing all around. I can't believe how your cards were translating exactly to the intention of each pile, which really shows you that the universe is directly speaking to you, letting you know that it's going to be great. All the best of luck, my dear pile number 1. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. I was really passionate about being able to bring out an e-cookbook like that to help you guys out with this. I know the struggle of wanting to do the important things in life. You know, in our world, day and age, we have to do so many things. It takes up a lot of our day. But at the same time, we want to eat healthy, and we're learning about healthy recipes. It's just like, a great time to be in, for sure. At least we are very lucky to know that there is what healthy food is to some extent, and to know to have recipes to enjoy them. And this is exactly what this book does for you. It helps bring all of this together, and also with recipes that you can cook in a matter of minutes that are very delicious. If you're vegan, there's a vegan version. If not, you can make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. There's all the information you might need in there, the reviews, everything. And my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what is the universe's plan for you next. And specifically, we'll be taking a look at your path, finances, and then we'll be taking a look at your relationships in general. They could be your romantic relationships. They could be, you know, what's going on with family, what's going on with people that you're going to be meeting. It all depends on what the universe will be showing us for your reading today. Okay, so your deck for this reading is this one, which you chose using your Temperance card, and your crystal is the beautiful white Howlite point. Welcome to your reading. Oh, if you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, and in that case, the signs for this reading are Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it and know that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energies of your cards. Just like everything that happens during your reading and everything that's present in your reading, just like your crystal. Okay, so I'm going to be taking 4 tea leaves for each of the 3 sections of your reading. 1, 2, and 2. So we have 2 from this half. And let's pick up 2 from this half. You've got 1, and I see a month here, a month, and looks like it's that one. So that's 4, 4, and 4. There we go. The 3 piles have timings in them. Very interesting. Right. With your tarot cards, I'm going to be taking 6 cards for each part of or section of the reading. So, my dear pile number 1, what is the universe's plan for you next in terms of your path ahead, your finances, and your relationships? Right. So, we've got 2 cards each so far. 3, 3, and 3. 4, 4, and 4. 5, 5, and 5. 6, 6, and 6. Wonderful. So these are the 3 sections for your reading today. This will be your relationships. This will be your finances, and we're starting off with your path. What is the universe's plan for your path ahead? Right. So let's take a look at your cards. You have pause. Interesting. Okay, let's keep it right there. So what's pausing? What's happening? The Hound. If you are like really getting through with some great difficulty that's causing you a lot of pain, it looks like that's stopping in your life. Loyalty, changed promises, right? So something that was with pause, it's like it was continuous and it's gonna stop. It's not gonna be continuing the way it did. All right, you have, look, again, the chaos is stopping. Do you see that? It's like stop, take another direction. Mercury in Virgo with caution, right? Very cool. Let's find out more information on what this is really about. So you've got, if we push them down there, you still can see them, and we've got more space for your tea leaves. I feel like I want to actually keep these together because that's how we saw the message. So let's do that. You have the month of January. Lovely. Okay. Promises and January. All right. So you've been maybe promised something by someone or maybe through your readings, and it's going to start happening for you in January. You have dogs getting together with friends. You have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. And you have rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the 9 of Cups with laziness. That's so nice, okay? You have the 8 of Cups with letting go. You're leaving one environment in favor of another that fits you better, one that matches with you. It's interesting. We see water, we see ice, which is another form of water. So let me think what this means. You have the Queen of Cups with healing. That's the king, sorry. That's the king. The queens are healing. That must be the Queen of Cups. I'll check in a moment. I forgot the directions in this card, in this deck. The Queen of Cups with healing. I'll check in a moment. You have the Hanged Man with new vision. Lovely. The Eight of Pentacles. And you have the main card that you were drawn to, the Temperance card. Definitely with the Temperance card, things are finally coming together. I see something so cool here. Do you see the Eight of Pentacles? It's usually a card about work, yes, mastery and so many things. But I foresee something in your path that's really nice. Because of laziness and because of how chilled this Eight of Pentacles is, I see that coming up ahead, there's a lot more balance and comfort in your work. I see that you're doing important work, but it has the balance of the hard work, but the enjoyment. So I feel like you'll be doing important things in your work because we do have the Eight of Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be your work. It could be your work towards some sort of objective, right? And I see that it has now become very comfortable. Either you've built more muscles and that's why you do things easily, or that the work nature itself is softening up. And something is freezing here. I get it. Sorry, I just noticed something. My apologies. Maybe some of you are moving environments, like you're moving from a work environment to the other, and this work environment is much more tranquil, much more calming. Something is happening that's gonna make you relax, and with the Nine of Cups, you're really satisfied, you're happy. That's the kind of card that says you're getting everything that you want, you're satiated, but look at your work. It's calming down. So you're getting everything that you need, but your work is calming down. With new vision, maybe you will be seeing things much differently. The universe is going to be showing you things much differently moving forward. And I believe that it has a lot to do with the things that have been hurting you. It does look like the chaos and the things that have been bothering you have been in the area of your objectives or your work for most of you. And things are now coming into balance. You feel like, yes, you're working, you're moving towards your vision, but you're not putting in like that hustle, or you're not working so hard. I feel like as a result, you'll find that your body is healing, your nervous system is healing, your mental health is healing, even your gut is healing, and you're feeling with the sacral chakra here much more powerful than ever. So that's really interesting. I don't know why. Look, I get it actually. The rabbit is a symbol of prosperity and abundance, and look how it's taking its space here. So although things are slowing down, what I love about your reading here is that although things are slowing down and you're relaxing and chilling more, you're becoming much, much more abundant. And that hits me right off the bat with the Pareto principle law. Perhaps some of you are going to be applying, knowing or without knowing, the Pareto principle law, focusing on that 20% that gets the most results, right? So the Pareto principle is about, it shows that in every work, there is this 20% effort that you put in that gets you most of the result, the 80% of the result. And 80% of the things that we do results in only 20% of the results we get. So perhaps some of you in that case are focusing on the 20%. The 20% could be like, am I in the first place in the right office? Am I in the right department? Am I in the right business? Am I in the right environment? Or it could be, am I focusing on the right tasks? Maybe I need to match my tasks to my results. In all cases, I know this is a general reading and it's going to be different from one person to the other, but I see that you'll be making a great move that will result in you feeling satisfied, satiety, you feeling fulfilled, you feeling with a laziness, happy, more comfortable, with a lot of room for abundance. And not to mention, one of the most important things here that's focused in your reading is the healing and your life coming into balance and you taking things slowly. I feel with the older woman and the maturity here, it's kind of like you've become wiser. You have worked so much in your career that you've understood it so much inside out. Yeah, and I think with the wisdom here, you've learned to redirect your efforts, your efforts so that it goes in the right direction. And it does look like there's a big pause and a freeze. Both are the same. Big pause and a freeze, perhaps in January for most of you. If you're watching this later, this is a timeless reading in a month time or two. I'm saying month because January represents one, so it could be in a month time or two, where you're finally, the things that were cutting your, like on your throat, meaning like a threat, is no longer going to be there. These types of threats of like, I have to do this to pay for this, I have to work hard to pay my bills, to pay my loans. No. Things are calming down for you in a great way, and you're going to feel very comfortable, relaxed, happy, and satiated with a lot of abundance and prosperity up ahead in your life. Also, I do see up ahead, perhaps in January or in a month time, you will be making a good friend, a good new friend, it seems, who will be very mature, a very mature person. This good friend could be older than you, or simply means as mature as you are, matches your energy. They definitely seem to me like there's someone matching your energy, because you can see two dogs. You can see two people who will be loyal to each other, great friends, getting together, enjoying their time, and they match. There are differences, of course, between the two of you, but in general, the essence of your mind and soul absolutely match. So that is the universe's plan up ahead. I feel like this person will also have a great role somehow in helping you decrease chaos in your life. Perhaps you're asking, how is this person? I see two cards sticking out. So how is this person contributing or helping you in decreasing the chaos in your life? Caution makes me think that they are going to warn you about something that you may be doing wrong, and they're going to tell you, be careful, you don't want to do this because it could cause this and this and that. So it could be coming in the form of advice, a wise person that you will be meeting that will definitely help you in managing a chaos in your life in a much, much better way. So how are they going to do that? Comparison. They're going to show you the difference of doing it smoothly versus taking so much time and doing it roughly with the Five of Swords. They're going to help you win over something that's defeating you. Whoa. This person does seem to be wise. This is an extra card in this deck with the Master. It seems like they have experience in something that they can be giving to you, passing on this knowledge to you, this great knowledge to you. Someone who be young at heart, but very wise and mature at mind. Yeah, evolved. Will show you something in a much smoother way. Will show you, why are you doing this versus the way you can do it in that way. And you can see the line here showing, I know it relates to Mercury, but my point is showing you that there is one way to do something and there's a much wiser way to do something. This person is key to your path because they will definitely put a pause, like a stop, a great stop to a way that something is hurting you. And you know that pause could be like, it's not that you want to end something in your life, but it's you want it to go slower. You want to stop the harm. So it's going to continue moving, but it's going to stop harming you. You're going to stop and smell the roses for once. So perhaps it is the guidance of this person actually that's leading to all of these new changes that we are seeing in your reading. So look out for meeting someone very wise, very savvy, and will be giving you some great advice. So, my dear pal number one, this is exactly what I see in the first part of your reading of what is the universe's plan for you next on your path. Now we're going to be taking a look at what is the universe's plan for you next in terms of your finances. Okay, let's put this to the side and take the finances next. So, in terms of your finances, you have opportunity. Love that. And, you know, it did show up in the first part of your reading. You know, this person showing you an opportunity, and we did have a huge space for abundance, remember, and prosperity. So let's take a closer look at that. You have opportunity. Love how the cards are matching. You have catalyst. Wonderful. Radical changes. Taking control. Love that for you. And you have Jupiter in Pisces with seduction. Oof, love that. Catalyst and seduction. This is really cool. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Wait. You have younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. You also have, I think, if we could push this a little bit up, we can see the month. You have March. You have throne, position of authority. You keep getting that taking control, position of authority. Wow. Okay, love that. And you have finger. Someone is pointing you to something. Do you see? Unbelievable how the cards work. So someone's coming in your life, right? Someone with a younger energy, remember? But with a wise mind, remember? So it could be meeting someone younger than you, but has more experience than you in something, or someone older than you, but like has a young heart and is much wiser with experience, that will definitely be warning you of something, guiding you towards something. And it is that advice. They will be pointing out an opportunity that is right under your foot, and you're gonna go, oh my God, this opportunity is gonna be very lucrative, and it will be the catalyst to you even not just getting wealth, but being in a high position of wealth and control of your finances. Now, it seems like there is a big surprise when it comes to finances happening for you in March. If you're watching this later, it could be 3 months from now. Also, I believe this is all going to begin happening for you towards the end of December, because I remember you were meeting this person in January. So I believe this is saying towards the end of December, you might meet this person, you might talk about it, or this person showing you the opportunity by January. Okay, so let's take a look at your cards. You have the Seven of Wands with stress. You have the Three of Swords with isolation. The ice again, do you see? You're really stuck in something. You have, wow, look at the ice melting. You have the Ace of Wands with this huge sun. And you can see the melting going on. Same colors as the sun, the tears, the yellows and the reds. So you have the Hierophant with the no thingness. This is going to be awesome. You know why? This card talks about the idea of how the universe was created from nothing. In fact, nothingness is a translation of the Sanskrit word shunyata, showing that that's why you have catalyst, that you're going to be creating, just like how the universe was created from nothing. Everything was created. So you could be in some sort of frozen situation. You're doing the same thing, getting the same money, and you're stuck there. And you feel like, that's it, that's my life, I'm stuck, I have to do this, I'm in a lot of pain, but I have to do it to get by. This person is going to melt this whole idea. This is the Three of Swords. Going to melt your way of seeing and thinking about something, showing you that you are the one that's causing this suffering to yourself, and will blow that bubble of you having to hustle and do so many things at the same time and work so hard. Some of you might even be in the sales industry, because we have a mic, but not necessarily, like a specific detail. And so this person will come and burst this whole bubble and tell you, no, this is so wrong. Look at yourself. Why are you doing all of this? You have an opportunity right under you. Why aren't you using it? This is going to change everything for you. And you won't have to be so stressed any longer. Your whole life, as you know it, is changing in terms of the effort that you're putting and the money that is coming in for you. This card is showing that you have no idea how crazy things are going to be changing in terms of your finances. And we can see that you're going to be in a much different situation by March. By March, things are going to be crazy for you in terms of money, crazy good. And you'll find yourself in a totally different position, echelon, in terms of finances, all together, where you're like looking up there, not seeing anything in there, and this person's going to be saying, why are you up there? Look right under you. There's something right there. And it's really going to blow your mind. This guidance is everything for you. And you have the Knight of Swords with fighting. I knew it. Look at the wisdom here. You keep getting a wise guidance that will take you to a positive side. This is with the Innocence here and the Sun card. This is someone who's illuminating you with great intentions, and you did have loyalty in the first part of your reading, showing that this is a person who's going to be a good friend, doesn't want anything from you, just wants to help out, and will be treating you in such a grace. I keep seeing that for you. Will be dealing with you with such grace. You'll have a great friendship together, and will show you the dichotomy of energy. Why live like this? Look at that. Why live suffering and fighting, when you can really enjoy your life? You're just simply doing something wrong, or not seeing something the right way, or missing on an opportunity that's right under your feet. This is going to be an awesome person. My dear pile number 2. You're going to be very lucky meeting this person. All in all, we constantly see for you the energy with this person. Wise mind, young at heart. This person, yes, is showing up in your universe's plan for you next, because they are going to be helping you out significantly in your path ahead and in your finances, which is what we asked in this reading. But it's good to know at the same time that you'll be having a great friend next. Okay, so this is what I see in terms of your finances. You have no idea. Look at the empty chair waiting for you. Look at the creation that you can't even imagine. You have no idea, pile number 2, what's coming up ahead for you. It's going to be crazy good. Okay, so now let's take a look at what the universe's plan is for you next in terms of your relationships and your connections. Let's find out together. That's the last part of your reading. Right. So you have shelter. You must be going through difficulties in that area. And I think, look at that snake, so sweet. Like swirling around a mushroom, trying to feel protected. You seem to me like a very powerful person in a very harsh environment. And you just want peace. You give me this idea that you just want peace. You don't want trouble. You want this soothing time to find yourself, find your power back. And you are holding on with the mushroom here. You're holding on to longevity, holding on to as much time as you can, where you can find peace and safety. You don't want to step outside of this safety because the weather is so harsh outside when it comes to connections and relationships. Have you forgotten that you have the power, the same power that a snake would have? Have you forgotten that you have the power to bite? Have you forgotten that you also are someone that others are afraid of? I don't know. Let's find out. You have the priest. Perseverance, and faith. Also perseverance reminds me of to preserve something. So you're like protecting yourself greatly is something I'm seeing. But we also have the keyword faith, which is important. Let's find out. You have Jupiter in Cancer with speculation. Seems to me like you really lost trust in people. You're like, this person is gonna bite. This person is not safe. I must stay safe. Also, the fourth house is stability, safety, comfort, peace, right? So you're definitely here. The cards are showing me here that you are choosing to stay home, choosing to stay safe outside of what you feel is not safe. You have the moon, changes in your life. So that is definitely about to change for you. Look at the circles here. That is about to change. You have elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So yeah, you've gone through it all. I did notice, for a snake to be scared like that, I've never seen a card like that. This is definitely saying a strong person that has had it with harsh circumstances, absolutely unfair, and you're like, that's it, I just want comfort. But you've gained a lot of wisdom, as you can see, from your journey. It was a long one, but now that this journey is over, is what I'm seeing, there are big changes to expect in your life. So let's see what they are. Again with the chair empty, right? So you have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Perhaps this is talking about the difficulties that you've had to deal with people, because it says someone, they are leaving your life. And you have October. This could have started to actually change in your life since October. If you're watching this later, it could be in October. Too early. Let's see why you have October. October reminds me of the leaves falling, by the way. So it may not just be... I just noticed... I paused because I just noticed something so cool. It might not just be October, but it could mean the leaves falling, like these people falling out of your life now. So the plans universe for you next is these people moving out of your life. What did I notice? I noticed a circle with an eye, which really shocked me, because what are the odds? To me, this means that there's a focus on your eye. You're going to start seeing different types of people in your life, and it will make a huge difference and a shift to your energy. Perhaps it will help heal you and heal your beliefs and remind you of who you are again. You know, sometimes when we leave toxic people, deal with better people, sometimes, I think all of the time, and deal with better people, heal, and remember who we are. We go back to these people much stronger. And it's not about dealing with easier people, and it's a false sense of not, dealing with our issues, and false sense of strength and not dealing with our issues. Sometimes we need to heal, redirect and rechange our limiting beliefs about ourselves and about our energies, build up our energy, and we go back and deal with the situation in a much stronger way, because now we've understood who we are. And it's not always about continuing to deal with toxic people to face challenges and grow. Sometimes it's the toxic environment itself that is preventing you from growing. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. There are major changes, and there are major people leaving your life that are toxic. And you will be you'll be seeing different types of people that will help you heal. Yeah, and help you bring that strength back, because this is the mushroom. It's studied in longevity centers. It's very healthy, so I see healing. Right, so you have the Empress with creativity. Empress shows in a relationship reading that you're going to be meeting with more loving people, more caring, more empathetic people, with nurturing, with the Cancer as well, people who are more nurturing and caring, empathetic. Yeah, you have the Queen of Swords with morality. So I was right about the arrow up being the King of Cups in the first part of the reading. Was that in your pile or another pile? Was that in your pile? Yeah, you had the King of Cups, I remember. Was in your... Yeah, of course. How can it be another pile? This is your deck. So that was the King of Cups. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords with morality. You have the Judgment card with Beyond Illusion. Love this for you. You have the King of Swords with control. Five of Cups with clinging to the past. You had a lot of noise in your past. Look at it, all these lips speaking yada, 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 yada. And it was really noisy. It was awful. And you have the Eight of Wands with traveling. In fact, some of you may be moving. So these people are leaving because you are moving to another location. You're moving somewhere else. What did we see in the first part of your reading? Was there any moves there? Yes, that's why I remembered. You're moving. Look at that. You are moving to a healthier environment that is making you much calmer. There you will be meeting so many caring people. Your whole world will change beyond your understanding. And I do see that you are rising and you are changing and you are healing. That's the Judgment card. You are transforming mentally, physically, and even in your health, because you're leaving that old environment to somewhere else. You're leaving the Five of Cups to the past. That energy of the yiddy yada, the chitty chatter, the yada yada yada, the talking, to the past. You're finally going to be able to take that noise off of your ears, and you will have more control over your life. You'll be able to navigate it the way you want, and I see that this move is going to make you much stronger. There's a lot of armor here. I get the sense of strength from this King of Swords. It's the swords, so it's mentally. You're growing and you're healing mentally. You're taking yourself out of feeling hopeless with this figure in the Queen of Swords. Like, you're not going to feel stuck. You're not going to feel hopeless. Your mentality is changing to the stronger, because obviously in the past there seems to be the energy of feeling hopeless, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't do anything, feeling like your power is taken from you. You're powerless. That's changing. You're finding your power back. And You're not allowing yourself to think in a certain way because your limiting beliefs are what is changing. These beliefs are changing due to the nurturing environment you're going to be in. You will realize how bad it was and how it was the energies of the past that really contributed to these limiting beliefs. These new beliefs are now going to be empowering you because you've realized the truth of the matter. You've realized the truth of your power, and you've realized that the difference between a healthy environment and a non-healthy environment, and perhaps you're not going to be blaming it on yourself anymore. So with that, a long journey is over, and it's happening with a major move, and that is the changes that you don't see coming in your life. There's a big move and a shift in an environment, new friends that you'll be making, and perhaps new people, new friends is happening. It will allow you to meet this new person that we keep seeing popping up in your reading over and over. So major healing up ahead in terms of how you see things and how you deal with people in the area of your connections. You are absolutely healing and growing. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in terms of what is the universe's plan for you next. I truly had so much fun doing your reading. It was filled with so much emotions. I felt every part of your journey. I'm wishing you so much luck. There's so many amazing changes happening in your work, in your finances, your goals, and most importantly, how you're changing and how your connections and environment is changing. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. I do see that you will be going out more, out and about, whereas you used to be at home more. This was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. This book could truly help you out. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. I did partner with a nutritionist that I personally really love and believe in to be able to bring out this e-cookbook for you guys. If you are a vegan, there is a vegan version. If not, you can make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, perhaps even for the rest of your life. The whole idea was to be able to create a tool for you of delicious recipes that are healthy, and you don't have to work so hard to make it happen, so that you can focus on the important things in your life. You know, we do live in a demanding world where we have to, focus on so many things, and this makes it just much easier for you, and you'll be able to meet your health goals. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. Like I said, there's also a vegan version. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much love. I know it's going to be awesome for this pile. Wishing you so much great luck and prosperity, great healing, and great people. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at the universe's plan for you next in terms of your path, finances, and your relationships. So these are the 3 aspects we're taking a look at today. And if you were drawn to this pile, then your crystal is the beautiful rose quartz point. And the deck that we will be using is this one, and you've chosen it using this specific temperance card. If you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this reading are Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please do not worry about them. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies match the energies of the reading itself and the cards. Right, so I'm going to be dividing, as you can see, the reading into 3 parts to take a look at your path ahead, your finances, and your relationships. Oh, there. It looks like they're interconnected in this pile. It's the only pile where I had to like totally separate them this way. Okay, I've also divided the tea leaves into 3 parts. We'll be taking 2 cards from this part for each pile, and then 2 parts from the other part. Okay. Oh, I see that green one sticking out, so let's take these 2, let's take these 2, and let's take these 2. So that's the first part. And now let's shuffle again. Ooh, another part. Ah, another green one. 2, take these 2, and we'll take these 2. Wonderful. As for your tarot cards, we'll be taking 6 cards for each pile. So, my dear pile number 1, what is the universe's plan for you next in terms of your path ahead, your finances, and your relationships? So 1, 1, and 1, 2, 2, and 2, 3, 3, and 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, and 5, 6, 6, and 6. Lovely. So these are the piles for the reading today. This will be your relationships, this will be your finances, and this will be your path ahead. So we'll start off with your oracle cards first. You have warmth, wow, it matches the candlelight. How interesting. Definitely highlighting the warmth that we're seeing, because this card is depicted in the winter. And so this light and this heat makes all the difference. Let's find out. You have the captain taking command, teamwork. Okay. You have Venus and Aries with lust. Again, the fire, do you see? Wow. And I'm also like really noticing the chameleon here. Definitely saying something. We'll find out in a moment. So you have boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Funny, the boot here always reminds me of the expression giving something the boot. You have love. You have 4-leaf clover. Great. Good fortune. Love that for you. And you have career. Lovely. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Right. So right off the bat, you have the 2 of Cups. You have the 3 of Wands. The 10 of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands. And the 9 of Pentacles. Lovely. Going from the 10 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles. Right. Let me see what this is about. It does translate here. The warmth amidst the cold. It does look to me like something is erupting into your life, meaning coming as a surprise. And it is of great fortune. It's kind of like a light in the dark, or fire in the snow, in the coldness. Shifting, it seems you're walking with the boots. You're walking actually, and you can see the feet here. You're walking out of a situation that was very uncomfortable to a situation that feels so good. Because the 9 of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment card. It's like living in the realm that you have created. So here with the Eight of Pentacles, I see some of you are working towards something. Some of you are cooking up something, trying to do something. Maybe you're creating some sort of deals or perhaps working with others. And I see in the Four of Wands here a whole team, and you could be like the leader of this team. You could be the leader of the family. You could be the leader of an actual team. You're working with someone or other people. You and this person, or you and these other people, because sometimes I see it as one person, sometimes I see it as a group work. So take it how it resonates. You and this person or these people will be very lucky with the four-leaf clover. And you will be getting out of a difficulty and living your dream world next. Now, as a result of that, you will have the power to embark on new journeys. This time in style, it seems. There is a level up with the Four of Wands to the new types of journeys that you want to embark into as you create this prosperity or abundance or that wish fulfillment. And it's giving you the power for you and these people, or for you and this person, to do business in style, or to live in style, or to get into more sophisticated projects or plans ahead. So with the chameleon, the way you are viewing life and the way you're experiencing life is shifting as the world around you is shifting. That's the coloring that I see here. And obviously it's starting off from difficulty, because here I do see a dragon in the snow, which tells me that in this cold, harsh environment or situation that you're in, you're represented energetically as the dragon who has the capability of creating fire. And so you will be doing something successful and you will get a lot of good luck in what you're doing. You're mastering something, you've got a great idea, you're trying to come up with something, put something together that will be chef's kiss. And it's gonna work, taking you to a new level. With this new level, like I showed you, you will have the power to do even more sophisticated things. That's awesome. Love seeing this for you. In terms of love, maybe some of you will be like pushing someone out of their life with the boot in conjunction to love, and instead meeting someone else more equal, more matching to your energy. And it doesn't have to be like romance. If you are not interested in romance, it could be someone you loved who may not be all that good. At the end of the day, there seems to be a reason why you're pushing them out of your life, and you're holding your tongue. Maybe with lust, you feel like this is a person who was more interested in getting something out of you, not necessarily interested in you. Like this was similar to, I think, pile one. In fact, you have one here. The person who wants to get something out of you for maybe selfish reasons. That specific part was in pile number one. And this is why I'm telling you, if you are drawn to pile number one, then in that case, you might want to check it out. So it's like you're holding somebody's tongue by stepping out. You're not allowing them to lie to you anymore. You're pushing someone out of your life, creating space ahead for the right person or the right people to come in. So overall, I see you coming from a difficult situation where you feel like you can do something, but you're not able to move as much as you'd like. You feel like you're beaten down a bit. Yeah, I feel like you have more capabilities to do more, That's what I'm seeing here. And that's why it looks to me like you're really moving ahead with this idea. And that will be your wand that will fly you off from feeling really beaten down this way. With the coldness, the environment you're in seems to be harsh and hard. And you're moving towards your dreams with the Nine of Pentacles, the real world that you want to live in. Overall, I see great luck happening for you in the areas of your career and in the areas of love and connections, which is wonderful because we'll get to see in this reading more about that luck in the third part of your reading. Right, so great things ahead, major things are shifting, and you'll be experiencing life, and you will have the capability to do more sophisticated things with this new wand or this new power that you are getting with whatever it is you're cooking here. Keep that. You're gonna get great luck with it. Don't leave it. You're on the right path, my dear pile number 1. Great job. And this is what I see in terms of your path. Let me now clear your table and look at the next part, which is the universe's plan for you next in terms of your finances. What should you expect? What's to happen? And what is the plan? Right, so let's put these cards aside and pick up the finance pile. So, my dear pile number 3, you have, wow, resourcefulness. Wow. Okay, do you see how you're using every tiny drop that you have to make things happen? You're so smart, obviously, and you're being very resourceful, and looks like it's taking you places. You don't make you don't see things as little. You don't take things for granted. You don't take every drop of work or of time or money matters. Whether you're already doing this or not, if you're not doing it, that this is definitely your guidance from the universe, letting you know that every drop counts. It might look like a drop, but overall, together, it's going to amount to something that you can use. And this could be, you know, your time put somewhere in the right place. You might think, oh, but I only have an hour or half an hour every day for that. That works. Or what will $5 do? Well, it will do. Whatever this is at this phase of your life, every drop counts. I know this is in the finance part. It could be that everything you save, but it could also be everything that creates money, right? So let's see how your reading takes us. You have the priest, perseverance and faith. You have Mars and Gemini with decision. You have carrot, opportunity or windfall. Amazing. Okay. So there are many factors going on here. Let's wait and see. You have broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. You have wreath. Sorrow over a loss. And you have ladder. Climbing towards success. Lovely. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the 8 of Cups. Now that makes sense. Okay. You have the Justice card. The King of Pentacles. Amazing cards for the financial part. The 6 of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity. Again, so lovely to see. And now the picture is clear. Tarot really shows exactly what's going on. You have the Page of Swords. And you have the Magician. I think just like the Magician and the King of Pentacles suggests, you are going to be creating a financial opportunity to yourself that's going to be creating a lot of abundance for you. So let's take it bit by bit. It does look to me like you were trying to achieve something financially that it didn't really work out, or maybe is falling short, is not really working out. And I do see you climbing above this situation, climbing to some form of financial abundance. So how is this going to work? I do see you taking a very strategic decision that will result in a lot of money. I think that a lot of you are going to be looking carefully and meticulously at every single drop of money, because every single drop matters. So you might be strategic with your time, that will result in abundance. It might be strategic in cutting out a lot of the unnecessary costs somewhere where everything counts, leading to much less costs and so much more money to enjoy. In all cases, I do see that you will be the one creating that financial abundance in your life. I actually do see that this is not a small deal. I see that this is the creation of a huge lump sum of money. Some of you, this is like putting in every single dot of time that will give you a lot of abundance. But for a lot of you, this is being savvy in cutting costs and corners in so many ways that you will find at the end of the day that you have so much in your hands. And I do see that the universe is telling you, have faith that in a short span of time, you will, because I already see you moving towards that, you will be having in your hands a huge lump sum of money to do what you want. Because, why do I say that? Because here you have with the priest the keyword faith. Also, the wreath is known to be a symbol of faith. So that twice is definitely saying, have faith that you will be given generously. Whether it comes because you're very good at allocating your time, allocating your resources. I see that the mantra for the next phase of your life is that every single thing counts. Every little effort that you make counts. Every little saving that you make counts. Every little effort towards the right direction counts. And you will be creating this abundance in your life. I do see you climbing ahead to much, much more money in your life. So you will be given generously, my dear pile number 3. At the end of the day, this part is solely up to you. Page of Swords, strategy. We can see it here. You can create that own faith on your own. We do see, of course, with the Justice card, the figure here is holding the book with the title Law, of course. To me, this is giving me an indication of the law of the universe more than it is the actual law. It could be the law of correspondence. It could be the law of attraction. The more effort you put in. That's why every single drop counts, because it's the energy that counts more than the physical thing that is happening. This is why I foresee for you that things will be working out so well in this department, because that little tiny drop that you put into anything today energetically will be the reason to help you get that type of abundance and generosity. So up ahead is so much money for sure. Keep the faith and keep using the little that you have, because the little will take you to so much wealth and abundance. Everything counts now. Be strategic with how you move, strategic with the effort that you put in, strategic with the cost. You know, sometimes you think, oh, if I cut this little cost, what is it going to do? Well, it's going to do way more energetically than you think it is going to do in the now, in the physical life in the now. So every drop counts, as you can see, my dear pile number 2. Make these little steps today, and the universe is guiding you to so much wealth. Move in that direction, and there is so much windfall. And that's why it says windfall and opportunity, which is showing you that it's not, at the end of the day, it's not really coming from exactly what you're doing, What you're required to do is to move in this direction, do what is necessary, what's within your means and your hands now, and the luck and abundance is going to be showering you soon. And we did see that you are going to be very lucky in the departments of work and love. So yeah, no surprise that there's a windfall in your finances. That's awesome to see for you, my dear pile number 2. This is exactly what I see in terms of what the universe has planned for you next in your finances. Okay, so be strategic is really exactly what I'm seeing. Be strategic. Things are going to work out. Don't count on the little efforts that you do that they will be giving you the results, but count that the energy of the little efforts will be getting you results. All right, so let's put this to the side and take a look at what the universe has planned for you. Next is in terms of your connections and relationships. So you have protection. So nice. You see how this deer is making some great friends with the birds? So nice. Okay. We can see friends with different type of people than the people you were friends with, or different than you. Either or. But look at that with the dandelions. This community that you are creating is a dream come true. It's something you've hoped for. So in terms of your connections, it's going to be awesome, my dear pile number 3. You have the botanist with parenthood, legacy. So nice. Wow. You know, parenthood, different community, the combination kind of makes me feel of a soul family, because you may not be related by blood, but you are definitely related with the connection that you have, the soul connection that you have. You relate to each other in maybe even a stronger way. You have the moon in Sagittarius with optimism, looking great. This part of your life looks very optimistic, and you can see people here having a lot of fun together, having a ball, and there is like some sort of party outside, and it's been in your pile for some time. So yeah, looks like you're going to be having a ball in this area of your life, right? So you have the axe forces working against you. You have, whoa, money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. You have door opportunities are waiting for you. Love that. So you know what? With the axe, I feel like you're definitely cutting some people off of your life. Oh, you know what this is saying? You'll be cutting some, like, it's like cutting the weed from the garden. And believe it or not, cutting these people out of your life will result in you feeling abundant, getting more abundance. Maybe these are people who are around you who are jealous. Maybe they have bad energy. One reason or the other, by cutting these out of your life, you will actually be more abundant. Okay. And in terms of connections in your life, there are many opportunities that you're meant to see in due time, but do know that there is more to your story with your connections with people that maybe you're not meant to know about, but with all of these flowers, these are going to be connections that you will love. Okay, all will be shown in due time. And you have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. I will tell you something, that if you have a specific wish in terms of your connections, maybe you wish to heal with the needle and thread, a connection with a specific person in your life. I think this may be coming true. Or you want to heal that area of your life. That may be coming true. I feel like as you cut these toxic people out, things will be healing in your life. Very interesting. It's almost like cutting these people will bring back the energy. You'll feel optimistic. You will be able to heal this area. You'll feel abundant. My goodness. And there are doors opening up. It's like their energies are working against you. You have forces working against you. Yeah, well, your advice is to cut, the toxic people. Some toxic people out of your life. Right, so you have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Look at the map. Some of you are moving somewhere else. And you can even see it here with the Page of Pentacles, a different path. And there's a map also. What are the odds, right? And look at the money that's been discussed. You moving to a different direction and finding more money or being more abundant. How interesting. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups. The Five of Swords, do you see? There are definitely toxic people here around you. You kind of feel like some of them are working against you exactly. Some of them are just like maybe have weaker character and following those who are working against you. And it's all chaotic. Five of Swords is even sometimes to be known bullying. So maybe you have some people who are bullying you and making your life harder. You're being advised to, as much as you can, cut these people out of your life. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords and you have to be firm about it. And look, is this person pointing towards Europe? Yeah, I think they are pointing towards Europe. Eastern Europe? Or maybe not. The map is not so accurate, so one is not able to really tell. Northern Europe, perhaps? I don't know why this is coming up. I noticed it. The reason I mentioned it is because these stars remind me of the European Union. So that's why I was like, what are the odds that they would be in conjunction to each other? So that's there. I don't know why it's there in your reading. Maybe you'll find out in the future. Or maybe you already know and you're probably smiling. It is your message. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Right. In all cases, I do foresee for you a move. I don't know where, of course, but since there is a pointing towards a map, I know it's a general reading, almost afraid to say what you're gonna move to Europe. I know that there are people in the comment section who say that's too specific, we're not moving to Europe. So please take it as it resonates, but I do love to show you the specifics that I'm seeing. So some of you specifically will be moving to Northern Europe, but most of you are definitely moving. The horses, the maps, yeah. And you will be cutting off, for sure, toxic people out of your life. You will be meeting with people who are different than you, but match with you in your essence. And there's many, many more to come in regards to this situation. With the botanist as well, this is like a breath of fresh air. It smells good, it feels good, it's soft. There is beautiful connections that are healthy with the Ace of Cups, and ones that you will grow slowly but surely. Every single day will add more to your story and will add more to the strength of your connection. You will be discovering more about each other, and it will be much more valuable by the day. Just like something aging like wine. You will be, your relationship will start as sweet as fruit and will age as beautiful as wine, as delicious wine. So that's definitely clear here. And I see a cat everywhere. You will have a pet or two always there with you. That's an important connection in your life. They will be with you throughout this journey. And you see how the candle is shining so bright? Look, it's the first time that I see it all the way to here. I see that you will be shining so brightly and you will be seen and noticed from afar with the new people that you're meeting ahead. It's no longer talk. Perhaps this is jealousy. If you're shining so bright like that, then you may have had difficulties, not because there was anything ever wrong with you. It's because there was bullying out of jealousy. And I think you're moving to the right environment where you are blossoming. You're seen, you're recognized, and you are given the due credit for it. Not that you're waiting, but you're not at least being bullied here. And I see that you're in the area of connections. This area will be greatly healing for you next up. And look, there are many more surprises waiting for you. It's definitely going to feel warm. Yeah, you're going to be seen. You are going to be noticed, recognized, appreciated, loved, and seen, and you'll be allowed to shine brightly without having to dim your light. Very cool reading, my dear pile number 3. You'll be blossoming in this environment and maybe even creating some form of legacy. It's going to be a lovely connection, very opposite to I see the connection with the swords here that you had earlier, I mean, in life. That's a chapter that is coming to an end. The scrolls are closed. It's done. This is a chapter that's finished in your life and you're moving ahead. There is a move for sure with you guys. So, my dear pile number 3, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I do see that you will be having a ball. As you can see, there's a party right from the beginning of your pile. Doom, doom, doom. Can you believe this? This is like a health and wellness kind of gathering. Very loud. But they're having a ball. And it seems like you too, my dear pile number 3, will be having a ball. And you will be healing just like the health and wellness next door. So all the best of luck with that. I wish you abundance, happiness, great relationships. It's going to be great. I hope you do heed the call with the advice that the universe has been showing you in your reading today, with what the universe's plan is for you next, for things to move in your favor. This was your reading, and if you enjoyed it, like I said, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. This book could really make a huge difference in your life. This way you're able to organize your food, eat healthy, delicious, do it really quickly, but at the same time have, the time to do everything else that is important in your life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this e-cookbook down in the description box. I did partner with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in to be able to bring this e-cookbook for you to life. There's a vegan version. And if you're not vegan, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes. And this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much love and so much energy of great luck in this amazing time of your life. May you always be happy, abundant, healed, and satisfied, satiated, and happy with your life. This was your reading, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.